that liked my video before coming on. That means a lot to me. I feel important. Anyway, you guys, I am, ouch. Tonight we are reading for the zodiac sign of Gemini. We are doing passion, purpose, and the mind because this is what you guys voted for. So, if we're going to be doing a three-part reading. Part one, we're going to focus on passion and purpose to see what you're passionate about, why, and then what do the angels think that your purpose is. So, you guys, let me tell y'all something. When I initially made the let's call it curation for this reading, I was thinking like passion and purpose, like your life's mission. But it is cracking me up, especially in Pisces read, that the angels are telling me some things that we can tend to get passionate about are like things that are just superficial or so temporary that have nothing to do with our real life passions. So what I always say this, well, no, I say it every now and again, but you'll come to a reading look asking questions for what you want to know, and the spirits are going to give you what you need to know sometimes. So I'm like cracking up. Hey, friendly. Hey, what you up to, boo? How's your night going? Hey, are you on the East Coast, by the way? I meant to ask that. I'm like, I wonder if it's really on the East Coast like I am, or are you in a different time zone? But yeah, so it is like cracking me up, you guys. Then part two, we're gonna look at the mind. We're gonna see what your mind's focused on right now, how it's affecting you, and where the angels want your mind to be focused and why, like what's the bigger picture here. And then in part three, we're gonna look at some oracle cards on what you can expect in the near future. What time is it here? It is 12:43 a.m. I am off the iced coffee per usual. I'm gonna be off water after this, y'all, because this is so rare, but I don't remember drinking water all day. So I'm going to OD on water because I'm gonna be up like late night. I gotta do a personal reading for one of my friends if she's still up. So yeah. That's the perk of being my bestie. Any of my besties just get random readings anytime they want. But yeah, so I am, oh, also I don't have my monitor up, so I'm only going to be able to see my comments once I look up, but so they're not in my face right now. Because I don't know why. Oh, I didn't feel like doing all the things, plugging things up and all of that. Okay, let's see. I'm relaxing. Just finished showering. Me too. I'm on the West Coast in California. Okay, so you're in Cali. Awesome. I have not been to Cali and I want to take a trip to Cali so bad. Like, so bad. This isn't the year for it, but this upcoming year will be. But for some reason, I feel like this upcoming year, I want to do Miami, and then the year after feels like a Cali year. But yeah, how are you? I'm doing amazing. I took a shower tonight. I was so busy today that when I got home, well, I partied the night before last. Well, no, last night. I was off for 4 hours of sleep already. I partied and then like at my bestie's house. I was saying my homegirl, my bestie. And then I had to get up early. And when I got home, I just clonked out and went to sleep and woke up. So I showered and I'm good. Yeah, so I don't know. But that's how I'm doing tonight. Hold on one second, you guys. Um, there we go. Oh, don't you worry. Don't come here during summer. It's hell. Wait, okay. I'm gonna read the comment back. Spirit guides for Gemini, please, my Gemini babes. I'm gonna read the comment back. Like when you answer this question, how hot exactly does it get in Cali? I used to want to move to LA real bad. Spirit guides, 4 cards, passion versus purpose for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit guides. I used to want to move to Cali real bad, specifically LA, like when the black YouTubers was doing their thing, like DDG, Shark. I don't even know if y'all remember them, but they're still my boys. Ty, Flight Reacts. Like I wanted to be in on the greatness. I was like, I'm gonna move to LA, I'm gonna collab with them, and I'm gonna do my big one. But back then, it always looked like it was chill. Like it always looked like it was 70 degrees and sunny. 70 degrees and sunny. So yeah. How, like, does it actually get hot as hell out there? Give me 4 cards, Spirit Guides. 2. Okay, we have the 6 of Cups in the reverse, Gemini. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the King of Swords. That's your energy. Okay. And then we have the 10 of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Got it. Okay, Gemini. So let's get into it. Hey, no jumpers. Oh, you were determined to fall card. You made a way out of no way. Okay. So let's get into it, Gemini. We have what you're passionate about, and we have the 6 of Cups in the reverse. So right now, Gemini, you are looking back on old memories. You're very nostalgic right now about a love situation. Your emotions, you're kind of looking like back on your past. I'm getting love situation, but it does not have to be. It could be your childhood as well, but you are looking back on some part of the past of your life, and you're looking back so hard to the point where it's beyond reminiscing. You are actually living in the past with the 6 of Cups here. So you might be appearing to move forward, Gemini, to a lot of people, but you're actually living in the past. A lot of the decisions that you're making are from a tinted point of view. So you might not be making all of the best decisions right now, Gemini. Why you're passionate about looking back on your past and making decisions from this place is because of the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a feminine earth sign here, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, who was selfish here. They could have also not been the best financially as well. You might have not been nurtured. This person might not have been nurturing here at all. They didn't nurture a thing, especially not their finances. Possibly not you guys, your feelings as well. So this feminine energy has you living in the past here. When it comes to how it's, or when it comes to, or yeah, so this is what you're passionate about, focusing on the past. You were very passionate about this. What do the angels think your purpose is? We have the King of Swords here. So this is your energy in the upright. You are made, Gemini, to be a leader here. The King of Swords, the type of leader. So all the kings are leaders. Let me think of them. King, can I say that passionately? Yeah, King of Cups is a leader, but I feel like the softest leader of them all, but in the sweetest way. But every king is a leader in the deck. But the King of Swords is the type of leader who does something that has to do, like, of high importance, like law, justice. It doesn't have to be job wise or legally, but the King of Swords represents making head over heart decisions. And this is where the angels think that your purpose is. You are very good, Gemini, at making sound decisions mentally, and not involving your heart. You are very good with sticking to the script even when emotions get involved. Do you see how the King of Swords is here with his sword up? He's open to communication, and he looks very serious, facing as though he doesn't have any feelings. However, because his mind is so sound, he has mastered, you see these pretty butterflies back here? He has mastered putting his emotions behind him and just holding them where they need to be, and focusing on justice and making things right and being fair. So the angels think that your purpose is in doing that, taking authority over those types of things. I asked, is your purpose in your passion? Like, is your purpose being this astute leader here? Is your purpose in your passion where you are here right now with the living in the past? And we have the 10 of Cups in the reverse, and that is a no. If you do that, it could possibly affect your family balance as well, and the harmony in your life. When it comes to family, you won't get the complete package of what you want, whether it be with your immediate family or a family that you're trying to create. So let's go ahead and move on to the mind. Let's look at the comments. Just a few weeks ago, it was 110 Celsius. I need to learn Celsius. I do Fahrenheit. In SoCal. Okay. SoCal, I always hear this Fergie song, the La 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 song, where she's like, SoCal from LA to the Bay. 70 degrees and sunny right now. It's not too bad, but it's almost always at the 80s. Yeah. And no snow where I am. Hell, all year round. Yeah, when people move here, there was an influx of people moving here. I live in the DMV area. From Cali to here, like it was an influx maybe 2 years ago. And then it went into the people moving to Texas. So they was either coming from here and then going to Texas. And they were all so excited for snow. And they would ask me stuff like, Spirit guides for the mind, 6 cards for a Gemini, please. They would ask me stuff, y'all, like, okay, what do I need for the winter? How bad does the snow get? And I'm telling them, like, okay, if you can afford to get you a North Face coat, you need you some Nike boots, you need some Timbs. And they're like, oh, I can't get by with Uggs. I mean, you could try it if you wanna, but you're gonna need some, you're gonna need to bundle up. You need a face mask if you like into that. And if not, you need a hat. And they was like, I never had a hat. I'm like, get you a soft hat that is going to cover those ears up because your ears will get frostbite here. Like I was schooling them up, okay? People migrating around. They were saying the expenses are crazy in LA or in Cali in general, but more so the LA area. Let me push these up. We have the 8 of Swords in a reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Pentacles in a reverse, the Knight of Wands in the reverse. We have the 10 of Swords in the reverse, and the 2 of Cups in the reverse. So we have some earth energy here. We have sword energy here, a little bit of fire, and a little bit of water. Okay, so let's take a look. So what your mind is focused on right now, Gemini, we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So you're focusing on clearing your mind, you're trying to unpack things mentally so you can start to think straight. You are changing your life right now, Gemini. You're trying to change the way you think. You're trying to see things more clearly. You're coming out of some sort of mental prison right here. That's where what your mind is focused on right now. And I'm not mad at it. That's a good thing. You're trying to take the blindfolders off, see things for what they are, and get yourself out of any said situation that you felt like you were stuck in. You're starting to realize that you're actually not stuck. It's up to you to get things done and move forward. When I asked why your mind is focused on that, we have the Knight of Pentacles here. There could have been an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn that has opened your eyes to see that your situation doesn't have to stay the same. You can move forward slowly but steady. It's about building your life up brick by brick when it comes to any situation. Also, you could be trying to work on your finances and expanding your finances. But it's given Gemini, you could be going a little bit backwards to go forward, or what you would have felt like in the past is going backwards. So you're refocusing and you are starting from the bottom, building a better foundation that's going to be extremely solid, because the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving energy, but the Knight of Pentacles is also a dedicated, steady, solid person. He does things that are mundane that people would think is boring. And so the Knight of Pentacles comes across as a boring knight because he seems to be a slow mover. Right here, it looks like you could tell he's not moving at all. Versus if we switch the Knight of Wands in the upright, you see he is on his horse galloping here. Fire energy is a bit faster. But the difference is earth energy, when you grow things slower, like watering earth, things grow from it. Fire, when you move fast in the wrong direction, it burns things fast, and it's harder to get things back when you done burnt them up and damaged the foundation. So, okay, I'm not mad at it, Gemini, at all. When I asked, how is this affecting you? We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So you are experiencing delays in the things that you've invested in. Your investments you feel like aren't growing right now. But that's okay, Gemini. I'm going to say that's okay. Because like I said, your mind is clearing and you're building things a little bit better. You're building them a little bit, I mean, not a little bit, a whole lot, a bit more solid. You are embodying earth energy versus air energy or erratic fire energy. So that's okay. But it is making you feel like it's affecting you in a way and making you feel like things aren't growing. But it is, Gemini. It is. It will. You just have to give it time. There's things happening in the background that are going to catapult you forward. This would be if you took a break from the work industry, like job industry, and you went entrepreneurship, and then you came back 10 years later, got back in the game, and immediately went into manager position from all of the experience you gained in your off time. So you're not missing out on anything. All the experience you're gaining, even though you can't see it right now, all the experience that you're gaining in the off time, in the off season, is going to catapult you beyond measures when you get back in the on season, you know? So yeah. When I asked where do the angels want your focus to be, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Gemini, you have a tendency with the Knight of Wands in reverse to not commit, being difficult to commit. It's hard for you to remain committed to certain things without getting ants in your pants with the Knight of Wands in the reverse here. This is a rebellious energy. You tend to rebel against things a little bit. So they want you to take a look at that, figure out why you are that way. They also want you might have to dig deeper into your past to figure out what you can do to change that with the Knight of Wands in the reverse here. And you just got to realize you can't be the hero of all situations, but you also don't want to be the villain either. So you can't save everyone with this Knight of Wands in reverse, but you don't want to cause more detriment in certain situations. When it comes to what will happen if you do everything the angels way, like how they're suggesting, we have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. You'll be able to start healing from some betrayals that you're still kind of healing from or trying to heal from that are starting to plague your mind. If you like I said, focus on that Knight of Wands in the reverse energy, you're going to start to heal from these betrayals. It's almost like I just heard you're going to be pulling the knives out of your back one by one and healing. You're going to actually be able to start healing instead of like living in this limbo where you feel like you're just at rock bottom and you kind of just stayed there no matter what you do. Like you're going to start feeling like you're moving forward. Like you're just, I just keep hearing healing. You're going to start to actually feel like you're healing. When it comes to what you can do to change, we have the Two of Cups in the reverse here. Gemini, what you can do to change is you can start cutting off those relationships that are not serving you. Because if they're not helping you, they're definitely hindering you. If it's not adding value, if it's not giving you something, it's taking away something with this Two of Cups in the reverse. There's a couple relationships here. That are not serving you anymore. So you definitely want to clear those out so you can keep your energy good. You don't have to do it in a negative way where it's like, hey, so-and-so, I'm cutting you off. Just distance yourself if it's not serving you and your highest good. Also, Gemini, make sure you are being the type of person in any said relationship, whether it be friends, family, or lovers, you're being the person that you want other people to be for you in that situation. So yeah, we're going to take a look at the oracle cards and see what will help, what you can expect in the near future. And yeah, expenses suck here, and it's an expensive state, and I live in a very expensive city. Yeah, I bet. Like, I had a homeboy, he's a Marine. Spirit guides for Gemini, please. Y'all, I'm shuffling. I be shuffling while I'm talking. And he lived in, I think it wasn't San Francisco, it was San Diego. And he's from the DMV, and I just love him. I have loved him since I was young, y'all. He is like one of my best friends ever, but we don't talk like that anymore. But y'all, I will call him every couple years. And even though he's like changed as a person, he's more, serious since he went to the military. He still pick up the phone for me and we reminisce and go on about life. And he gave me the real because I was like, I need to know, like, what's up? He's like, I'm moving back to the DMV. Like, don't come out here. And he was telling me that y'all have a plastic tax and all that crazy stuff. And he was telling me, because I've been an entrepreneur for eons, and he was like, what you think, what you paying for taxes out there? Because y'all, I'm 1099 all the way. I don't have I wasn't a W2 girly. So he was like, you're gonna be paying 3 times that amount here. I said, clutches pearls, no, they won't get my money. So I stayed my black ass right up in the DMV, and yeah, I'll be visiting Cali, but that's about it until things change. Okay, so Gemini, what you can expect in the near future is boundaries. Know when to put up and let down your walls. So in the near future, Gemini, you're going to have to be putting up boundaries here. You're going to have to be protecting yourself from certain things, which is crazy that that came out because I might be psychic or something. It's like, nah, y'all know I be teasing. But the Two of Cups in the reverse, I told you, you're going to have to clear out some relationships that are not serving you. And you know which ones these are, where you're showing up where they aren't. The reason you can expect to have to put up boundaries is divine counterpart, a divine connection sent to you from the angels. So there's a connect if okay, so the spirits are trying to send you in a divine counterpart. It could be a business one, it could be just a bestie, but this person's gonna catapult you forward. They don't even have to be doing anything for you financially. They could be changing your mindset, giving you insight. They might be stronger in a way, in an area, and in a way that you are not. And this one said little thing that this person brings to your table that is missing from your life, the one little thing is going to catapult you forward, but you've got to make room for it by um pushing out those relationships that are not serving you. It might be a little lonely at first, but just occupy your time with focusing on hobbies, or focusing on your life path. What will help you through this if it's a not so favorable um expect thing that you can expect, and what will help you benefit from it if it's good? So you having to put up boundaries, to me, is something less than favorable, because nobody wants to have to do that. We have sacrifice, though. This will help you benefit from it. We have sacrifice, giving up something now for a future reward. And again, you guys, the theme of this reading, Gemini, is you have to let go of these old things that aren't serving you, such as relationships. You have to sacrifice right now in order to get that reward that they're trying to get you to. So slow and steady wins the race, Gemini babes. I love you guys so much. I'm Mercedes Mystic Aura. I'm available for personal readings at mercedesmysticaura@gmail.com. Please like this video, comment down below and say hey, especially if you're watching the playback, and subscribe to the channel. That way you can find me again, friend. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all on the next reading. And just stay tuned. I'm not gonna do anything tonight, but I do from time to time do polls on the community tab every time a series ends. And yeah, so make sure you keep an eye out if you want to vote on like if you want to have some say so on this channel of what types of readings I do. I am very open, and I'm for you guys because this is you guys' channel. I call it the Angels channel, but I mean, y'all watch it. So yeah, thank you for the Gemini stream, Mercedes. You are so welcome, friendly. Thank you for being here. Like, you are so awesome. And I will see you guys in the next reading. I'm about to do Aquarius next. And then, yeah.